All right, YouTube, this is it, the finale sketchbook tour of the April sketchbook series, which I'll admit April was not the artsy April month I was hoping for, but better things to come for May, I hope. So until then, this is the first drawing, which is of the Ahsoka Tano Series 2 character posters, which the names of these characters I'm blanking on at the moment, but I look forward to watching Ahsoka Season 1 as well as catching up on my other Star Wars Disney Plus series that I have yet to watch, many of them, but until then, I recognize most of these characters and I really like them. I think this drawing could have been a little cooler if I had done it with colored pencils, but what can you do? So for this next drawing, I drew a concept art of Chris Pratt Batman because my little cousin wanted Chris Pratt as Batman and wanted to make him happy, but I think I had fun in the process with this. Not my greatest drawing aesthetically, but a cool concept I think nonetheless, but the next Batman drawing is even better. Just right here, sort of, I based this off the upcoming or hopefully upcoming Batman sequel, or the Batman sequel I should say, but unfortunately that movie's kind of on thin ice, no pun intended, because this is the Iceman Batman concept art suit for Winter Gotham, which I believe the episode 2, or sorry, the Batman 2 is supposedly being set in a Winter Wonderland type setting, which fingers crossed it comes out, because I think the Batman 1 ended on a perfect high note for a sequel. Even if we don't get a full trilogy, I do hope we at least get a part 2. So next up for this drawing, we have just a frog shooting out bubbles and water spheres, nothing too special. This next drawing I based on the character from Sinners, the main villain. I'm blanking on his name at the moment, but portrayed by Jack O'Connell, the vampire, as well as fused them together with Nosferatu's Count Orlok and a hint of Gengar. And here we have a throwback drawing to Black Panther 1, which was one of the best Marvel movies, and this is one of the best Marvel villains, Eric Killmonger, portrayed by Michael B. Jordan, who's a great actor, and really like how this drawing came out. Next up, we have the concept art of Luke's Gengar, which is going to be an absolutely terrifying and horrifying, and that is a very repetitive statement I just made, but the point is this guy's going to be a morbidly scary villain in the Gengar movie. He may look like that, or he may look like this, which is another Gengar horror movie concept art I made. And this next character is sort of a Star Wars fusion of Count Dooku and Count Dracula, because I believe Christopher Lee portrayed Count Dracula at some point in a movie, as well as obviously Count Dooku, and I sort of created this concept as a Star Wars vampire. Here we have me and Mr. Aiden in both very different outfits with very different haircuts. And speaking of which, here we have a minimalist Count Orlok. We have Mr. Aiden as Nightwing. This next one is me, myself, and I. Jones Beach is Red Hood. You can tell it's me because, well, first of all, I put my initials there, so it's probably the main reason you can tell it's me, but the second reason is you have the bright blue eyes, or blue eye in this case, because the other one's covered by the helmet, but he has a crack in his helmet, and yeah, I have bright eyes like this. Last but not least, we have the Jones Beach summer portrait. So until then, I really hope I can push myself to draw more for May, but if I can, I'll give you guys more great vlogs regardless. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more soon. Goodbye.